it back. We shouldn't have given it back to them because we're the ones that need it. We need it for protection of the world, not just the United States. And it's very important. It doesn't help Denmark, but it helps us. And it's very important for us. And again, they were defeated very quickly. Denmark was beaten in one day, less than one day, by the Nazis, by Hitler. And when this happened, they immediately switched it over to us. We owned it. We had it. We were taking care of it, and then we gave it back, which is, I don't know why. I wouldn't have given the Panama Canal back either, so what do I know? I certainly wouldn't have done that because China's trying to take over the Panama Canal, and that's not going to happen. So, but I just, it's interesting. I'm very unhappy with NATO, and yet this man is a great leader, and he gets it. He gets it maybe better than some of the leaders.
But also your allies get it, thanks to you, and that is important. Yeah. I could not do this without you.
It's too bad Biden didn't do it, or Obama.
Hey, but you are here now.
Obama.
And you're in Trump 45, and Trump 47. In total, more than $1.2 trillion. I call this the Trump trillion.
No, it's true.
$1.2 trillion extra spent by Canada and the
And I'm not only blaming NATO. They got a free ride. And
not
if
anymore.
Biden had any brain, which he didn't, he would have said, you got to pay more. And same with Obama. Two bad presidents. But they could have asked, and you would have done that too. It would have been, who knows? But who knows if they would have done
it. Happen, and it is a huge...
It should have happened years ago, and it couldn't. But Obama didn't do it, and Biden didn't do it, and frankly, Bush didn't do it either.
But you did what Eisenhower started trying to do, equalizing the
Europeans.
He tried,
yeah. Eisenhower tried.
And all the other presidents, none of them were successful. You're the first one. It's your win. Your win in the Hague.
That's why I like him.
And you win now.
That's why I like him.
This is true. Without you, this would not have happened.
Really, do you have any questions?
Mr. President, is the ceasefire over? Is the ceasefire done? Is the MOU dead?
It's a very interesting question. To me, I think it's over. I don't want to deal with them anymore. They're scum. You know what scum is? They're scum. They're sick people. They're led by sick people. And they're vicious, violent people. And if they had a nuclear weapon, they'd use it. As far as I'm concerned, it's over. I'll speak to our negotiators. They want to negotiate. They're good people. Steve Witkoff, Jared Kushner. But they have to come back to me. As far as I'm concerned, it's just a waste of time dealing with them. They're liars. We make a deal. And if I make a deal with him, we have a deal. And he goes out, he talks. We make a deal. Everyone's agreed. No nuclear weapon. We make a deal. They go outside, talk to the press. They say, we never even talked about it. There's something wrong with them. They're cuckoo. As far as I'm concerned, it's over.
So are we back to talks won't resume after we get through the funeral proceedings?
What?
Does this mean that talks with Iran will not resume?
I don't care. They can talk, but I think they're wasting their time. They're a bunch of lying guys. I do my whole life. That's all I do is deals. My whole life that's how I became president. I guess that's a deal too, right? But I made a lot of money. I had a lot of great success, tremendous success. Everything I did, I was successful. And I deal with these guys, and I say, this is from a different school. They're liars. They're cheats. They're sick people. They've hurt their people. They killed 54,000 people as of now that were protesting. You know, when people say, how come they haven't taken over? They can't take over because they're dead. They killed them. Nobody's going to take over. They have no guns, and the other side has machine guns. And they're killing them. The press doesn't report it. But they're bad people. They're bad people. And frankly, I don't want to waste my time with them. Now, I'll let our wonderful negotiators keep talking if they want, but I don't see it. I don't like these people. You know that? I like him. I like the leaders. I think all of these leaders.
Great. And they love him.
I think they didn't treat the United States fairly for many years, but that's okay. But they're sane, rational, good people. Most of them. I don't like a couple of them, to be honest with you. But there are a couple I don't like much. But I like Erdogan. I'll tell you, I like President Erdogan. He rolled out the red carpet. He's terrific. You know, he could have gone into the world. A lot of people saying, like with Bibi, I like Bibi. I think Bibi was a terrific wartime prime minister. But Bibi said rough things yesterday about Turkey and Erdogan. And I said, you know, I spoke to him. I said, he could have gone into the war because he doesn't like Israel much. And he doesn't like Bibi much. And he didn't go because of me. And this is a military power. Millions of soldiers. Turkey is very strong. They have a lot of our best equipment. They're trying to get the F-35s. But he didn't go in. He wanted. He would go in. If it weren't for me, he would have gone in. And he would have been on the other side. Even though I don't think he likes the other side either, because he happens to be very sane and they happen to be very crazy. But so I think, they treated us right. I think China treated us right. I was with President Xi and I said, I hope you're not going to go into the war, because we don't want that. He gets 50% of his oil from the Strait of Hormuz, and he gets more than 50%. And he never went into the war. He didn't supply him equipment. He was great. I'm a big fan of President Xi. A lot of people say, oh, why? I watched a couple of people critical of the fact that TikTok is so bad, it's so dangerous, it's so horrible, they're spreading all these rumors. And the numbers came out yesterday. You know who's number one on TikTok? I am. I'm number one on TikTok. And all I talk about is how bad communism is, right? They say, oh, it's terrible, they're spreading, but I'm number one. And I listen to Gordon Chang. I like Gordon Chang, but he's always like negative. Oh, China's so terrible, they're so terrible. And TikTok is so terrible. But I'm number one on TikTok. I had like 4 billion views or something like that. So I don't know. People have to get the priorities straight. We have had a really good day. We're going to have another good half a day. And then I'll see you later. We'll talk to you. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you.
Guys,
Thank you,
press. Thanks, guys.
I also will do a press.
Thank you, guys.
This will be more
Thank
important.
you, guys. Thank you. Thank you. Please head out this way. Thank you.
امریکی صدر ڈونلڈ ٹرمپ اور نیٹو سیکریٹری جنرل مارک روٹے کی میڈیا سے گفتگو. نیٹو کے ساتھ خوش نہیں کیونکہ وہ ایران معاملے میں مدد کے لیے تیار نہیں تھے. امریکی صدر ڈونلڈ ٹرمپ نے مزید کہا کہ نیٹو کی ہر ممکن مدد کر رہے ہیں. سب سے زیادہ فنڈز امریکہ دیتا ہے. ایران کی فوجی طاقت ختم کر دی گئی ہے. ایران کسی صورت جوہری ہتھیار نہیں بنا سکتا. ہم بنانے بھی نہیں دیں گے. ایران نے گزشتہ روز سعودی عرب اور دیگر ممالک کے جہازوں پر حملے کیے. ایران کے حملوں کے جواب میں امریکی فوج نے بھی کارروائی کی. اسپین کے ساتھ کوئی تعلق نہیں رکھنا چاہتا. نیٹو امریکہ کا مشکل ترین پارٹنر ہے. نیٹو اور امریکہ کے درمیان دیرینہ شراکت داری ہے. نیٹو کو روس سے بچانے کے لیے ہم نے $1 ٹریلین خرچ کیے. امریکہ کو گرین لینڈ واپس نہیں دینا چاہتی تھا. میں ہوتا تو پاناما کینال بھی نہیں دیتا. نازیوں نے ڈنمارک کو 1 دن میں شکست دی. میں ہوتا گرین لینڈ بھی واپس نہیں دیتا. گرین لینڈ امریکہ کے لیے بڑا مسئلہ بنا ہوا ہے. میرا مختلف قسم کے لوگوں سے واسطہ پڑا ہے. یہ جھوٹے لوگ ہیں. میرا خیال ہے جنگ بندی اور MOU ختم ہو چکا ہے. ایران کے معاملے پر اب ہمیں اپنا کام کرنا ہوگا. ایران کے معاملے پر بہت وقت ضائع ہو گیا ہے. امریکی صدر ڈونلڈ ٹرمپ نے کہا نیٹو کی ہر ممکن مدد کر رہے ہیں. سب سے زیادہ فنڈز امریکہ دیتا ہے. ایران کی فوجی طاقت ختم کر دی گئی ہے. ایران نے گزشتہ روز سعودی عرب اور دیگر ممالک کے جہازوں پر حملے کیے. ایران کے حملوں کے جواب میں امریکی فوج نے بھی کارروائی کی. اسپین کے ساتھ کوئی تعلق نہیں رکھنا چاہتا.
اب آپ کو لے چلتے ہیں اسلام آباد جہاں پر اختیار ولی فرض کر رہے ہیں
1988 جس میں امینڈمنٹس کر کے خیبر پختونخوا اسمبلی کے اراکین کو، وہاں کے وزیروں کو، وہاں کے مشیروں کو، وزیر اعلیٰ صاحب کو لامحدود اختیارات دے دیے گئے. ایسے اختیارات جو میرے خیال میں کبھی شاید مغل بادشاہوں کے پاس بھی نہیں تھے. آخری مغل بادشاہ بہادر شاہ ظفر کے پاس بھی نہیں تھے، شاید جلال الدین اکبر کے پاس بھی نہیں تھے. لیکن وہ تمام اختیارات سہیل افریدی نے اپنے لیے اور اپنی اسمبلی کے لیے، اپنے وزیروں کے لیے لے لیے، جس میں آپ نے دیکھا ہوگا کہ تاحیات انہوں نے اراکین اسمبلی کے لیے صرف نہیں بلکہ ان کے شریک حیات، اگر خاتون ہیں تو ان کے جو مرد اول ہوتے ہیں، شوہر صاحبان ہوتے ہیں، ان کے لیے بھی بلو پاسپورٹ، اور اگر مرد ہیں تو ان کی خواتین کے لیے بھی. پھر بچوں کا جو ہے وہ بلو باکس میں ویسے ہی کور ہو جاتا ہے تاحیات. اب یہ قانون یہ کہیں پنجاب میں نہیں ہے، یہ سندھ میں نہیں ہے، بلوچستان میں نہیں ہے، یہ کسی صوبے میں نہیں ہے، یہ خیبر پختونخوا میں ہے. یہ وہ لوگ یہ سب کچھ کر رہے ہیں جو کہتے ہیں کہ ہم اشرافیہ کے خلاف آئے ہیں، جنہوں نے اشرافیہ کے دور کے خاتمہ کرنا تھا، اور حضرت عمر رضی اللہ تعالیٰ عنہ کے دور کا انہوں نے ایک اس کی سنگ بنیاد رکھنی تھی. نیا پختونخوا، نیا پاکستان، انقلاب، امیر اور غریب کے لیے ایک پاکستان، ایک نظام انصاف. اور ایک ہی نظام قانون، ایک ہی نظام صحت اور تعلیم، یہ دعوے کر کے یہ لوگ آئے تھے. اس بل میں بڑی عجیب عجیب چیزیں شامل ہیں. ویسے تو یہ کوئی 40 شقوں پر مشتمل ہے، لیکن اس میں ایک شق یہ بھی شامل ہے کہ کوئی بھی رکن اسمبلی عدالت میں پیشی سے اس کو استثناء حاصل ہوگا. مطلب یو ہیو گاٹ لائسنس ٹو کل. اب کسی بھی عدالت میں، چاہے وہ سپریم کورٹ ہو، چاہے وہ ہائی کورٹ ہو، چاہے وہ سیشن کورٹ ہو، لوور، کسی بھی عدالت میں، وفاقی محتسب کا اس کی عدالت ہو، اس میں آپ کو پیشی سے استثناء ہے. اور ساتھ ہی ساتھ مرضی ہے ممبر کی کہ وہ اسمبلی میں جاتے ہیں تو بھی ٹھیک ہے، نہیں جاتے تو بھی ٹھیک ہے. یہ امیونٹیز تو میرے خیال میں کہیں صدر مملکت کو حاصل تھی. یہ صوبائی اسمبلی میں سہیل آفریدی صاحب اور ان کی کابینہ یہ کیا کچھ کر رہے ہیں، سمجھ نہیں آ رہی ہے. 8 کلاشنکوفوں کے لائسنس، 8 بینگ ممبر اسمبلی